Sorry it took so long, I had to ditch the cops. So here's where it all happens. We got a dream and a sketch and some Diet Coke. We do pencil and paper around here. There's much too many changes to make using pen. So once we have all those ideas defined, we come over, we start doing it in SolidWorks. Well, first we'll have a scanned image of the body. Once we have the body scanned, then we start making the tube chassis that goes underneath the body. Once the tube chassis is done, then we make the final assembly that actually puts it all together here. And once we've satisfied all the needs and requirements of the customers, we'll go actually take it out for production out in the shop using the laser and all that kind of good stuff.
All right.
So Gravedigger showed up. The monster truck guys showed up to my shop a while back, about a year or so ago. He said he had a problem. He was blowing the tires right off his truck. So he asked me, he said, oh, I got these parts here. This one's broken. He's like, can you make them not be broken? So I said, sure, I'll make them not broken. Bring me a fistful of cash. He brought me a fistful of cash. We started making these. We got these coming in production now. Then he had some other parts he was breaking too. That's these steering knuckles over here. He says, I need 100 of those. We make 100 of those. Here's some of the crates of the 100 of those that we're doing. So in addition to everything else we do, we also build the monster trucks. We don't just make the little components and pieces. This is the beginning stages of a new monster truck chassis. We've built about 17 of these over the last 2 years. So I had a customer that showed up with 2 Manx bodies. Here's one of them on the wall. This is a Manx is not a small cat. What a Manx is after about 4 months of behind the computer on using SolidWorks and running through a tube laser and a bunch of welding wire, you end up with this. So here's a laser tube cutting machine we built a couple years back, about 4 years ago. It started with a bunch of simple pencil sketches like this, and now it's 27 feet of 2,000 watts of CO2 laser that can run at 5 axes of simultaneous motion. Basically all that fancy stuff just means I can cut some cool stuff. This is inside the control box for our laser. You can see these are all the servo drives. We have about a mile of wire in this thing. It's a PC-based machine control. Then we go up here to the pneumatics and all this kind of stuff. This runs all the rest of the equipment. These lights and stuff, they're warning lights. They don't do anything. They're not even hooked up. Everything you've seen in the last couple minutes of this video is all stuff that I designed and built myself with the years of experience from when I was in the manufacturing industry since I was 15 years old. Everything in this facility started from raw straight tubing like this, and then has been built for everything, how we handle all the materials all the way down to the carts here that we have, the Manx that we're going to have for my other customers, how we do the machine here and all this kind of stuff, and then all the way even to the monster trucks. It wasn't just stuff that I designed and built. This is stuff I physically bolted together. This is stuff I physically welded. This was everything. And it wasn't just one of those, you know, buy down the back of the pop from the mechanics deal. The only thing I didn't make in this place is the color on the machine. Thanks for taking the tour. I think the cops are getting close. I'm out of here.